Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all keeping safe and well. So I'm out on another adventure. It's about 5 months since I was out my last one. I'll go into that later, but this is the lull before the storm. Storm Darragh is on its way. It's 10 to 11 now in Wales, and the storm is due to strike Wales late this afternoon, so hopefully I'll be set up by then in a small spot on top of this mountain I'm walking up. But thank you for checking my channel out. Well, I started setting up and then I heard a quad bike, and they're rounding up some sheep, obviously because of the bad weather coming in. No, this little wood I'm in, I believed it was on the boundary of a farm I used to camp on. But the neighbouring field next door, they seem to be in that as well, with the quad bike and the dogs rounding up the sheep. Now they've driven past a few times, so I don't know if they've clocked the tarp. I've got my 3x3 Robin's tarp up, or partially up. So they've headed off now to my left. So I don't know if they've just thought the tarp was, I don't know, something to do with the farm. So I'm not unpacking anything else yet, because I may have to bug out. I may have to make a tactical withdrawal and just hold off setting up until a bit later, which is a bit of a ball ache. I don't really want to bail out. I've been out for months, so I want to give it a bit of a go. But we'll see. So I'll touch base with you soon. Right, just an update. I've moved location now, as in I took the tarp down, I rolled it up, I hidden it in some reeds, so you know, unless you were specifically searching for something you wouldn't find it. But I've moved 100 meters away. It's not a very big wood, and it's a juvenile wood anyway, with a variety of different trees. I don't know what they are. Mostly deciduous. But I haven't used the quad bike now for about 10-15 minutes since I last spoke to you. But yeah, I'm just gonna just sit here and just wait out. Because if I have been clocked, it may be a case once the sheep have been dealt with, which is their priority, then they'll sort of come and deal with me. So I'm just sitting tight at the minute, and give it a little while. I don't want to bail, honest. I killed myself getting here. I'm up on Money of the Glyn, or Glyn Mountain. I'm not far from home. I've walked here. It's where I am now. It's 300 meters above sea level, or 300 meters elevation. But yeah, it was a bit of a steep climb. So it's all quiet at the minute now. But the last thing I expected up here, you know, today was a quad bike rounding up the sheep, because I know during the winter the farmer usually takes them down lower to the lower fields. So why they're up here rounding them up, unless he's rented some of his fields out and they belong to, you know, the sheep, and you know, they belong to somebody completely different and associated with the farm. But nevertheless, I don't want to sit down where I was and you know, go unpack everything and then somebody comes along and says you know, you're gonna have to move. So I'll keep you posted. Cheers. Right, I've been sitting there now for about 30 minutes. I can't hear the quad bike. not even in the distance. So whilst I've been sitting here, it's got a bit chilly. Just my body temperature cooling down. There's no wind or nothing. It's dead calm at the minute. To my left, just pan the camera around, in this field, about 50 meters away, there's a public right of way. I think it's running from sort of, I think it's like north to south. So I thought I heard noise then. Because if somebody does come back, they probably won't bring the quad bike. They'll walk up. So yes, there's a public right away there. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go back and set up this tarp now. All the stuff is down there, but I'm gonna leave my stuff tucked in by there. The wood to my right, it's got lots of spindly trees. Let me show you. So to actually see that bag from some distance is going to be hard. You'd have to be on top of it to see it. So right, I'm gonna go and get this tarp set up now. Okay, so I've probably wasted a good hour and 15 minutes since I stopped putting the tarp up and taking it down and moving location. So I've come back to my original location now. As you can see, I've got the tarp up. I don't know how it's going to survive these high winds. I've got shelter from the trees, so I'm hoping, you know, they're going to give me a lot of shelter, a lot of protection, bit of a windbreak. But if it is pissing down in the morning, at least I can pack up the tent and everything under the tarp, and it'll be dry, because there's nothing worse, as you know, packing your shit up. It's pissing down with rain, so we'll see. The weather forecast never get it exactly right. You know, the high winds may not reach this location till 7-8 o'clock tomorrow morning, so by which time I'll probably be in the process of taking everything down. We'll see. I'm not going to rush, and I hope I don't have to bail. I keep saying it, but it is a reality. Okay, I'm going to go and get my stuff now and take a chance, get a tent set up and the gear squared away. So I'll be back now. Hi there, welcome back. I finally got my my tent up now. I'm using my Robbins Voyager 2EX. It's a 3-season tent, encroaching onto the 4-season. I'm using it today for its practicality. You know, nothing else. It's not going to stand up to really strong winds, although the manufacturers say it can take winds up to 168 kilometers per hour, which I'm not going to test. I've got the tarp over the top to give the tent a bit more protection, especially from the rain. Certainly when I'm packing up tomorrow. So I'm going to show you this tent now, the setup. I haven't put my sleeping bag out or anything like that. I'm not using anything different than I have used in my other camps previously. So I'll just show you what the setup is. I folded back the tarp just to make it better to see. Okay, so here we are. This is the setup. So with the tarp on, the inside of the tent is a bit darker, but I've just emptied out my burr gun, chucked it all in there for now. You can see how boggy, well, I don't know if you can see how boggy, but the floor is squelching. It's not like this in the summer months, you know, the ground is dry, so it's a nice little pitch. So I've got all my ground sheets down, my footprints. Right, I'm going to go get some water now. It's picking the rain and I want to do that, get it filtered. There's a spring, basically there's a natural spring underneath here. I'll show you when I get down there. But I want to get my water filtered, I want to get have a coffee, and then just unpack and settle in before the worst of the rain comes. So this is the spring I was just talking to you about. It's on the Ordnance Survey map. So this runs all year pretty much, unless it's really dry summer. So the water table is high at the moment. Right, I'm pretty much unpacked now. Took longer than I anticipated. I don't know whether it's because I haven't been out for a long time that I'm a bit like sort of rusty, but it has been a bit of a ball ache. My soya water filter is not working, probably clogged. I've done an online check, not used it for a long time, so that's something I didn't check before I come out, but it's easy remedied, so I can do that when I go back. I have got means to boil water, but I also got some chlorine tablets as well, purification tablets, and the water has come from a spring, so it is you know, it's not standing water. So I'm just gonna have a coffee now because I'm absolutely gagging. It's 4:10 and it's getting dark. The clag has come in, so it's all sort of misty around me, and the rain has started. Right, I got some of this Nescafe cappuccino decaf. Welcome back, everyone. Well, it's 10 to 8 now. The rain has just started to get really heavy. The rain is beating down on the tarp, so it's taking the brunt of the weather. 80% of the tent is covered, which is a bit of a bonus, especially packing up tomorrow. But I'm not going to do any filming unless something dramatic happens, such as having to bail or something like that, which I'm not planning on. I don't know how much sleep I'm going to get tonight, but I'm dry, I'm warm, I've been fed, I had some food earlier. I didn't film it because I didn't have that luxury, pretty much. This woodland that I'm in has turned into a bit of a quagmire. It's the woodland floor saturated, and outside where I've been walking in and out, in the soft mud. The water's pooling, so this looks like a bit of a swamp outside. So yeah, what else can I say? Hi there, I've just come out of the tent. It's cold, it's wet, it's windy, it's storm Darragh. I didn't bail. It's hard to tell which direction the wind's coming from in this little bit of a dip. It seems to have changed direction from the night time. I'll show you my setup again. So the tarp has taken the brunt of the weather, probably deflected some of the wind as well. But parking up, like I said a little bit earlier, is going to be interesting. I'm 50-50 at the minute about leaving the tarp here. I'm coming back and collecting another tomorrow. We'll see. Right, I'm getting back inside having a coffee because it is cold. Catch you later. Leave no trace. Right, that's the end of this adventure. I might do a little bit of filming on the way back, but conditions here are quite miserable. It's about 10 AM in the morning. Take me ages to pack up, but thank you for staying with me. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button, it's very important. And I'll catch you on the next one. Right, I've just come to the edge of the wood, and as soon as I step out from this protection of this small woodland, the wind really catches you. So, anemometer, so we'll see what it's doing when I get around the corner. Fucking hell. Sweet. It's gusting at about 20 knots.